Okay guys, how y'all doing today? Alright, I'm just going to take you along with me today, show you what I'm working on. If you remember these buckets I made, well, I drilled 4 holes, you know, like north, south, east, and west. Well, it really needs to be more holes than that. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to kind of modify this now a little bit to make it work better for me. Okay, so as you see, I have a hole here, 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 and there. Thinking about putting 2 more, but not that same size, a little smaller holes all the way around. So I figure a good size. I'm going to use 1 inch. Happy little meat chickens. But as far as today, that's one of the projects I wanted to get done for the meat chickens. And also something else I've been thinking about with the meat chickens. You see, and this is for us people who live in the city or in a small urban yard like me. I have a city yard. I'm not in a big city. I'm a little more urban than city, but I'm not, you know, farm urban. But you know, I have an area back here that grows grass. Let's see, I'm trying to see it in the back here that grows grass, and I got another place. And so I'm gonna, I think, see, you watch these homesteading shows, and they got property, and they building these tractors, and they moving the chickens around, and they getting the free range of chickens. Well, I don't have the room to do that. Maybe if I had a yard with grass, my whole yard was grass, it might be different, but it's not. 90% of my backyard's concrete because of a business I had. We used to have to drive forklifts and all back here. So I have a section here that I do some gardening on the ground, and I have this left over here. And so I'm thinking what I'm going to do with that. I'm going to make a small tractor, not one that I could, well, yeah, I might be able to move it around, maybe two spots, but I'll make a small tractor, and I'll have to just take them out by hand, put it in there. At the end of the day, take them out and put them back in the coop. But that's the kind of stuff you got to do, you know, when you live in a city, and you don't have the space like a lot of the homesteaders that you see on YouTube, you know. And so we have to do sometimes a little bit more things. We have to learn to be creative. But I do want my chickens to scratch the ground and start getting the bugs out the ground, eating worms and all that. I've been digging some up and giving it to them. They're loving it. And so I'm going to work on that next week too, getting them where they could free range a little bit, you know. You know, how much will it help with my feed? I don't know, but I know it'll help them health-wise. It probably won't really make a big difference in my cost for feed, because it's not going to be like, because once they tear the ground up, it's going to be one time probably. They're only going to live for 10 weeks. So maybe out of that 10 weeks, they might get about 4 days back here, and maybe I can put them back here also, in this area back here where I let the grass grow up. But I'm going to be removing this compost pile, moving it back to the other one that I have, and I used the cinder blocks off of it for the oven. So I got pallets. I'm going to remake me a new one over here. This whole place will be available. I'm going to go ahead and with the wood that I have a bunch of wood that I pulled off of a deck. I'm going to go ahead and make me a pen here for pigs. But before I get the pigs, I could throw the chickens in there and let them eat the grass back there too. I just have to watch it because I won't have a top on this one. And when I put them out here, I'm going to have to sit out here and spend the day out here. Make sure I'm working out here. I have me some projects where I'm working out here the whole day, where I can keep an eye on them so nothing gets to them. And then at the end of the day, I have to pick them up and put them back in the coop. It's okay. I'm all right with doing all that, just so that they can get some free ranging, so that they can be a little more healthier. And maybe if I don't get it done for this set of birds, I'll get it done for the next set. But I plan on maybe twice a year getting 25 birds at a time, twice a year, and meat birds. And that's the plan. That's what I'm thinking. Think that could change, you know, because when we get rabbits, I might not need as many chickens. So anyway, so just always planning. I'm always planning something. Okay, all right, guys. So that's going to be. I am definitely making a pen here, whether it's going to be for pigs or chickens or rabbits, whatever it's going to be. There's going to be a pen right there. Okay, so that's definitely. That could be a multifunctional pen that I could use. And maybe I might even figure a way to put a top over it, you know, for the chickens. So anyway, all right, you guys. So that's what I wanted to work on today. Kind of open up that feeder a little bit, put some more holes in it so more feed can come out for them. And that's less that I gotta watch it, because more food will come out. And so anyway, all right, you guys. Y'all be blessed. I'll see you on the next video.